Every king had the desire to become a Chakravartin someday. The story is, one man becomes a Chakravartin, and it happens only thousands of years that a man becomes a Chakravartin. Even Alexander the Great was not a world conqueror. There was yet much left unconquered, and he died very young. He was only 33. There was not even time enough to conquer the world. What to say of conquering? Even the whole world was not known. Half of the world was unknown. The half that was known, even that was not conquered. This man, of whom I am going to tell you the story, became the Chakravartin. It is said that when a Chakravartin dies, because a Chakravartin happens only in thousands of years, it is a rare being. When he dies, he is received in heaven with great rejoicings. And he is taken to a special place in Jaina mythology. In heaven there is a parallel mountain to the Himalayas. The Himalayas is just made of rocks and earth and ice. The parallel Himalayas in heaven is called Sumeru. Sumeru means the ultimate mountain. Nothing can be higher than that, nothing can be better than that. It is solid gold. Instead of rocks, there are diamonds and rubies and emeralds. And when a Chakravartin dies, he is led to Sumeru mountain to engrave his name on the mountain. It is a rare opportunity that happens only once in thousands of years. And of course, this man was immensely excited that he is going to write his name on the Sumeru. That is the ultimate catalogue of all the great ones who have been, and will also be the catalogue of all the great ones who are going to be. He is becoming party to a lineage of Superman. The gatekeeper gives him instruments to engrave his name. He wants few of his men who had committed suicide just because their emperor was dying. They could not think of living without him. His wife, his prime minister, his commander-in-chief, all the great people who were around him, they had all committed suicide. So they had come with him. And he wanted the gatekeeper to let them all come to see him and engrave his name. Because what is a joy? You alone go and you engrave your name. Nobody is there even to see. Because the real joy is that the whole world should see. The gatekeeper said, you listen to my advice, because this is my inherited profession. My father was a gatekeeper, his father was a gatekeeper. For centuries we have been gatekeeper to Sumeru mountain. Listen to my advice. Don't take them with you, otherwise you will repent. The king could not understand, but he could not even go against his advice, because what interest that man could have in preventing. That man said, if you still want them to see, first go engrave your name, come back. Take them with you if you want. I have no objection. Even now if you want to take them, but just in case you decide not to, then there will be no place, no chance. They will be with you. You go alone. This was a perfectly sane advice. He said, that's good. I will go alone, engrave the name, come back and call you all. The gatekeeper said, I am perfectly willing to that. The king went and he saw the Sumeru shining under thousands of suns, because in heaven you cannot be so poor to have just one sun. Thousands of suns and a golden mountain far bigger than the Himalayas. Himalayas is almost 2,000 miles long. He could not for a moment open his eyes. It was so glaringly there. And then he started looking for a space, the right space, but he was very much puzzled. There was no space. The whole mountain was engraved with names. He could not believe his eyes. For the first time he became aware that what he is. Up to now he was thinking he is a Superman who happens once in thousands of years. But time has been there from eternity. Even thousands of years don't make any difference. So many Chakravartins have happened already. There is no space on the biggest mountain in the whole universe where he can write his small name. He came back and now he understood that the gatekeeper was right, that he didn't took his wife and his commander-in-chief and his prime minister and other intimate friends. It is good that they have not seen the situation. They will still be believing that their king is a rare being. He took the gatekeeper inside and he said, but there is no space. He said, that's what I was telling you. What you have to do, you erase few names and write down your name. That's what has been done. My whole life I have been seeing this done. My father used to say this has been done. My father's father. None in my family has seen Sumeru empty. Any space ever. Whenever a Chakravartin has come, he had to erase few names and write his own name. So this is not the whole history of the Chakravartins. Many times it has been erased. Many times it has been engraved. You just do your work And then if you want to show your friends, you can bring them in. He said, no, I don't want to show them, and I don't want to write even my name. What is the point? Someday somebody will come and erase it. My whole life has become utterly meaningless. This was my only hope. Sumeru, the golden mountain in the heaven, is going to have my name. For this I have lived, for this I have staked my life. For this I was ready to kill the whole world. And anybody else can erase my name and write his. What is the point of writing it? I will not write it. The gatekeeper laughed. He said, why are you laughing? He said, this is history. Because this too I have been hearing from my grandfathers, that Chakravartins come and seeing the whole story. Just return back, they don't write. You are not new. Anybody having a little intelligence will do the same. In this whole world, what you can gain, what you can take away with you, your name, your prestige, your respectability, your money, your power, what? Your scholarship. You cannot take anything. Everything will have to be dropped here. And in that moment you will understand that all that you had possessed was not yours. The very idea of possession was wrong. And because of that possession, you were corrupted. To increase that possession, to have more money, to have more power, to conquer more lands, you were doing things which even you cannot say were right. You were lying, you were dishonest, you were having hundreds of faces. You were not true even for a single moment to anybody or to yourself. You could not be. You had to be false, phony, pretending, because these are the things that help to succeed in the world. Authenticity is not going to help you. Honesty is not going to help you. Truthfulness is not going to help you. And without possessions, success, fame, who are you? You don't know. You are your name, you are your fame, you are your prestige, your power. But other than these, who are you? So this whole possessiveness becomes your identity. It gives you a false sense of being. That's the ego. Ego is not something mysterious. A very simple phenomenon. You don't know who you are. And to live without knowing who am I is impossible. If I don't know who am I, then what am I doing here?